And welcome into episode 46 of the Bama Geeks podcast. Hello.
Hello. Hola. Bonjour. Guten Tag.
Salutations.
Konnichiwa.
Welcome to Babbel.com.
Just in
What
case.
seems to be your boggle?
Yes, what is your boggle?
I just, just in case this episode goes international, I just want everyone to feel welcome and greeted.
What's the other one that you had signed up for and didn't take?
Oh, Rosetta Stone.
Rosetta Stone.
Yeah.
So we've either got Babbel or Rosetta Stone happening with your holas and hellos.
Just like I said, I'm just trying to be hospitable. You never know who's listening.
That's right. We do have some people over in Belgium that listen. I know that for a fact.
We do?
Belgium.
Yeah.
How do you say hello in Belgium?
I don't know. We love your waffles.
Is it Dutch? Is it Danka? Would it be Danka?
I don't know. But we consistently have there's consistently somebody in our analytics that listens from Belgium.
Salut.
Who?
Salut.
Maybe.
So
how do you say hello in Belgium?
We love your waffles. That's all I know.
Salut. Yeah.
Salut.
That's what it says.
Well, salute.
Hello.
Here.
Salute. Do you see?
Yeah, because most people this says the most. This says that most people in Belgium speak French. So
yeah.
We're either making somebody very happy right now or making somebody mad. So let's just move on.
That's what we do. That's what we do.
I mean, the thing is you guys need to join our Patreon, because I mean we just had a nice long thing where we went through and I dropped some sage knowledge on our buddy Brock here about some of the labels that are given to some of our states, especially the one that's south of us.
Yeah. Oh my. But we are in the new year. It is 2023. It is January. We are past the first week of January, and we thank you for joining us for this episode.
So this is episode 46. I turned 46 this year.
I am 46. Mm-hmm. So this is my birthday episode, kind of? No?
I am not.
And it won't be for a while. I'm the old man of the group, so it's all right. We had a good time, as Kevin mentioned, in our Patreon chat, because we did a live stream back the day after Christmas, and we neglected our Patreon members. Mm-hmm. We gave them some extra long love tonight. Look, hush. Patreon.com/Bama Geeks. Do not take it in that direction, wife o' mine.
See what your $5 gets you.
No, this is Patreon, not the other one. Oh my. We're sorry. We're so sorry.
I need to apologize. I'm sorry.
You want to spend $5 the hard way?
Okay.
All right.
So you can also join us on social media everywhere else for free. Bama Geeks on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. She's lost it. Yeah. At Bama Geeks. And you can also join us on Facebook, our online community. She is, I'll keep going as she's recovering. Join our online community, Facebook. Just search out Bama Geeks Front Porch on Facebook. Are you fine now?
I'm sorry if I broke the podcast.
Are you okay? That's fine.
Okay.
Happy January.
Yes.
Happy New Year.
Merry New Year.
Merry New Year.
Beef jerky time.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my, we did finally wind up watching. We talked about that last time. We watched it Christmas night. Okay. So all right, so there's the social media and Patreon plugs right at the beginning. We'll do it again at the end. So
maybe think with the kicking off in the new year, I know hardly anybody writes any dates anymore, but is everyone going through the whole having to write the correct year now?
Mm-mm. You know, I've never had that problem.
Not really.
Not
yet.
I've been able to adapt to it every time.
No, Bo, I don't write checks anymore.
I have not had a checkbook in years.
I have to catch myself in emails this first weekend to work, but overall, I think I've done pretty good.
There's still there's still quite a bit of people doing checks. Like now I've seen where people have like paid for them. Like they just hand them the blank check at the store and then like it prints it out and then they hand them the check back. And
Oh yeah.
Walmart's been doing that for years.
yeah.
Wow. Compliments to you.
Look. I don't want to go off on a tangent, but that just annoys me. I get it being stuck in your ways and doing checks and stuff like that. But it's like at that point, just use a debit card.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like just cut out the middleman because you're like literally like I'm gonna give you this check and then you put it in here. You know,
because don't they scan checks down? They take it out just as quickly as a debit card.
Yeah.
These days.
Yes. Yeah. So it's literally just it's a debit card. That's literally what it is. That wasn't what I was going to call it, but it's literally a debit card.
There's some people they like the paper trail, I guess. You know what I mean? Rather than just the receipt, they like that. Which I mean, I get it.
Except when you buy donuts.
When you read a receipt for a donut.
No papers needed in that transaction.
Put it in the file cabinet under D for donut.
Would you like a receipt for the donut? No, I do not.
Unless you need an alibi.
Yeah.
You did not buy that donut. Yes, I did. Here's the paperwork.
And we're off to a good start for this.
We are.
I mean, yeah.
Mitch Hedberg, y'all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go look him up. One of the greatest comedians ever lived.
I give you the money. You give me the donut.
End of transaction.
Anyway. Oh, that could carry us on.
Oh, man.
Let's not get started on Mitch because, yeah.
Yeah. So it's been a couple of weeks. Like I said, we did the last one live. We appreciate everybody who joined us for our live chat on YouTube, at Bama Geeks on YouTube, and we appreciate this. There's been quite a few replay watchers, and we appreciate that. That helps our numbers. And I got to say this before we move on. I posted a reel on our Instagram account at Bama Geeks, and it was of Jess that we filmed last year when it snowed.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
there's a scene in the first Frozen where Anna is in her coronation dress, and it's real quick, and she's of all things frozen. She's cold, and she's running through the snow, cold. Well, when it snowed here in Birmingham last year, I got the bright idea. She had to suffer because she's the one putting on Anna's coronation dress and getting her wig and makeup and everything on.
Yeah.
Just to go film a few seconds in the snow where she's running across going cold. And it lasts all of like 4 or 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And when the temperatures dropped into the single digits here in Birmingham right before Christmas, I posted that on our Instagram and on our YouTube shorts. To this day, I can't tell you how many dozens of likes we've gotten today.
Yeah.
3 weeks later.
Wow.
On that thing. That thing has gone gangbusters.
I was going to say, you had the numbers pulled up. You were looking at it this morning.
Oh, there were several thousand.
You made the comment that you don't know what algorithm it's hitting, but
it hit something, and there were at least a 2,000, which, and it's still going. I had, like I said, a couple dozen likes today on that thing, and it's been that way steady. Ever since we posted it. So it's just hit something and people are sharing it. It's got a lot of sharing. Like, wow, okay. Yeah. There's my wife running in the cold. You know. Have at it.
Well, I hope people are enjoying it.
Yeah.
I hope it's giving people some enjoyment.
Yeah, made me happy.
Yeah.
Granted, I love you in that dress.
Yeah, thanks.
You know.
Oh, keep it PG, okay?
Hey, look, she already tried to take us PG-13.
Yeah.
TV 14.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're firmly into January, and before I get into some just a little personal thing, we'll go around and see what everybody's been up to since Christmas. So whoever you guys whoever, I don't care. Who wants to start us off?
I think you hit it first last time, Bo. So I'll go this time. Okay, so what have we been up to? All right, guys. I was saving this one. Did not even mention it to any of my cohorts here.
Ooh, surprises.
They know what happened here.
Oh.
I finally finished something that I've been working on for 2 years. And it made me think of it when they mentioned the video, because this video is going gangbusters on my Instagram right now, like crazy. And I'm actually going to share it. I think I'm going to talk with Brock and we're going to share it. We can see if we can put it on the main channel as well. my EV charger conversion into a Gonk droid. Gonk EV is now complete. At the very least, version 1 of him. He's not lighted, but he does have motion detection, and it is incredible. My girlfriend tells me that it is annoying. Basically, when you walk into the garage, you just hear Gonk, and he just starts talking to you like for like a solid like 30 seconds. He has this whole little thing that he does. So I've had to adjust the timing on the music files that run on it, but that's been my big accomplishment over the break, was that I finished that, got it put up, got the EV charger put back in place. And it's basically, if you haven't been following along, it's a facade that goes over the top of the EV charger. So I put like a wood base behind it, and I put the EV charger on the wood base, and it's a facade that goes over that. So you can no longer see the EV charger. You can see it lighted up on the inside, but it's got the cord coming out as if it's a Gonk droid charging. And if you're not familiar with Star Wars, Gonk droids are power droids, so it actually makes sense that a Gonk droid would be charging a car in this case. So as far as I know, I'm the first EV nerd to do this. I really don't know why. I figured some super rich guy with 3 or 4 Teslas at this point with his big garage would have had like an actual walking Gonk droid, like walking around charging his cars or something. But I mean, me with my place, I decided to put one wall mounted to be, especially since wall mounted ones are Kanan now. We've actually seen those in several series. We've seen them in Mandalorian. We saw, with Mandalorian. So I was like, okay, it's wall mounted. It's Kanan now. I'm going to do it. So I got that finished. That was my big accomplishment. Other than that, guys, it was Christmas break. Okay. I didn't do much of anything. You go into Christmas break and then you're like, I've got a lot of things I'm going to do. I'm going to finish the back part of my fence. Never got done. Never got done. I was like, I've got to have the time for me. So hanging out with family and seeing all the things and stuff. So
So your girlfriend finds the noise annoying, and you're over there like, sing me the song of my people.
Yes. Yeah, very much so. Well, now to be fair, like I mentioned, as soon as she said that it's annoying, I was like, okay, well, it's going off too often. It's like every time you walk past it, the file will play and it'll make the sound. So I've edited it, made it where there's silence for 30 seconds after, silence for a minute after. And I think I've got it up to a minute and 30 seconds now. So it's not nearly as annoying. I mean, me walking outside, unplugging my car and putting it back up there and then getting in the car, he was gonking like 3 or 4 times before I got into my car. So I was like, you know what? I'm a Star Wars fan. I can handle it. I just love being in the universe, and I love the sound. But even to me, it was kind of like, that's probably a bit much. We didn't hear the Gonk droid going nuts and George Lucas going, can somebody shut that droid up? It just won't stop going Gonk, Gonk. So
that's awesome. I think we did share your post, your reel from, I think we shared it in our stories on the Bama Geeks account, but yeah, we can definitely share that from the main accounts, because it's really cool. It's very, very cool.
Yep.
So, Bo, how about you, man?
Let's see. Like I said, we did a recording, and then we did a few small fireworks we didn't do nothing too crazy. A few Roman candles, a few bottle rockets. That's how we celebrated the New Year's. And then I played games while the wife and kiddo were halfway awake, and then I woke them up and said, "Hey, it's midnight," and they're like, "Hooray!" and then go back to sleep. So.
Yep.
Beyond that, also I helped Shane. Mostly Shane did all the heavy lifting. I was there assisting more or less, working on Caitlin's proton pack, which it's well, like I said, he got just a little bit there done while I was there, but he's been kind of working some on the side. But it's gonna be really nice. Like she's gonna have something to be proud of when it's finished.
That's great.
And that's awesome. I really appreciate you guys helping. I meant to jump in on that, and then something happened that I'll talk about in a bit. But Caitlin she's our newest member.
She's probably the last.
She's probably the last member to join. Yeah, she joined us last year at the Alabama Ghostbusters, and she bought a pack kit from Ben of Kent Props over in England. And I've always heard good things about Ben's proton pack kits. So she grabbed a kit, and all last year I was like,
"Bless her heart."
I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you. And she's been busy with school and work and everything else. And I've been busy with school and work. And then Christmas break happened. And I'm like, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. And then something came up for me that required my full attention. And then Bo and Shane stepped in to help her, and I appreciate you guys.
Shane has a wonderful workspace to do that in, so that's one good thing.
Yeah, but
like like she was telling us the story. She got worried about it after she ordered it. Then like it got into the mystery limbo because it was coming. He's based out of England, UK, and when it got shipped, it went into limbo. She's like, they're trying to get the people, and she's like, "Hey, I haven't seen this. I need to know where this is." And they're like, "Well, it'll get there when it get there." Basically, the way she explained it to me, they told her this is all.
They sent it Royal Mail.
I'm not sure. I didn't ask her on
because
that.
Royal
but
Mail can get lost in the ether, man.
Yeah, it disappeared, and then, like she said, about a couple of months later, boom, it was there. She was worried she was out of her mind. I was like, well, no, usually, but it's a trip for me because, like I said, my proton pack is now probably 11 or 12 years old now, and me seeing a newer, current, I guess a more modern gen fiberglass built proton pack, I was amazed at all the improvements that have been made since I've messed with mine. Like it's, of course, mine's a Mike Nelson shell. I think that's what mine is. But I was sitting there and I was just reveling in. I was like, oh, this is a lot. Oh, this is much easier than what I dealt with. Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is improved since I've built mine. I like, I'm sitting there, I'm going, comparing.
And poor Caitlin's probably going, cool. That's cool, right?
Yeah, no, she was very appreciative of it. She was, she talked with Shane and I. We were there for a few hours working on it, and I learned also that Shane and I's music preferences, because he had his Spotify playing in the background. I was like, hey, I like this song. I've learned Shane and I have a very similar taste in music, so that was cool. Yeah. And like I said, we did that, worked on that, and about the only other thing I did, I organized down here where I'm at. You guys normally see I have my record player station that was behind me.
Yeah.
I went into this weird mood. I was like, I need to rearrange. I need to clean up. So I moved the record stereo from here to over there. And then I brought another case over here. I'm probably going to reorganize again. I've been in a weird reorganizing my area mood. So
are you nesting?
I don't know, because eventually
that is nesting.
Which is going to be interesting, because I'm sure here in a couple of years, as my son gets closer to teenage years, I think I may be moving from downstairs to upstairs and just give him the range of down here, so I can he can have his own area with a bathroom and everything, where that's one of the things. But that'll be maybe 4 or 5 years from now, and I can slowly move. So, but
you're a lot nicer than I am. Yeah. When I build the man cave, it is mine.
Well, I mean, like.
Well, I mean, you have
Look at Jess's eyes, man.
Well, it'll be Jess's too, because Jess and I are the same personality.
Yeah, it'll be the Parker Cave.
That's right.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah. But yeah, beyond that, let's see. We did that. Let's see. Trying to venture what all we've been into since then. I would say that's been about it. Nothing too. Oh, I did get my copy of Spirits Unleashed, which I streamed and we played that together, which I really like it. It's a very well done game. Like it's very fun. It's fun. Like I'll randomly jump in some of these lobbies and I can't, hear I'll either I won't be chatting with them or they're, they're not too chatty, but it's funny. I'm running into people very younger and they're like, oh, hey, I got this meter. Like it's kids who are they're aware of Ghostbusters, but not as in depth as I am. So they're like, oh, get the meter thing and do this and do that. And I'm like, oh yeah, this is kind of cool. Yeah. So to see like people embracing the franchise. So it's really good.
Let me tell you about
break.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So they're taking a break from Fortnite.
Yeah. It's fun. Like it's very fun. Like it's, even if you're not a hardcore Ghostbuster fan, it's a fun game. I'm not too fond of playing of the ghost. I like being a Ghostbuster than a ghost, but overall it's a fun game. I like it.
So
Brock doesn't like the ghost either, and anybody that watches Bo's stream, when Brock was playing, Brock was like, "Oh man, I got the ghost. I don't even know what I'm doing."
I think about it. I need to export that from my Twitch streams to my YouTube channel. And when that happens, I'll post a link if anybody wants to watch the about 2 hours we played. I guess.
Did somebody just find me and kill me already?
If you listen closely, you can hear somebody snoring in the background.
Yeah,
apparently.
Jess was laying on the couch and she was snoring, and I put my microphone up to her and like, do you hear it? Do you hear it? You hear Bo scream? You hear?
Hey, when you're sleeping good, you're sleeping good. Doesn't matter.
Hey. I was going to say, well, these kids now catching up on it, and you could be like the old man, let me tell you about psychokinetic energy.
Yeah. Back in my day, our Ghostbusters had to get towards the Zool building so we could stop him.
Let me tell you about 8-bit pixels running up the staircase.
Exactly.
Kids don't know nothing.
Yeah, that's been my video gaming. I didn't get it for Christmas, but I'm going to take some of my Christmas gift cards. I'm buying Callisto Protocol. Gosh darn it, because I want that game.
You'll have to later on inform me about that. I'm not overly. I've heard the name. I don't know anything about it.
It's kind of a spiritual successor of Dead Space, which I
okay, all right. Well, for you, yes, definitely up your alley.
Oh yeah.
Well, cool. Anything else?
I think that's it. Let me let you guys talk about what y'all have had fun doing.
Well, Jess and I have been, as always, at each other's side. So all of our things have been together. You know what I'm going to touch on.
Well, yeah.
So, is there anything you specifically want to touch on, honey?
I'll just touch on. We have spent the last part of the time around New Year's just here at the house. We did catch a couple of things. One we're going to talk about in a little while. We're a little late to the Wednesday party on Netflix, but we finally got there.
We got there on Friday instead of Wednesday.
So we'll touch on that here in a little bit. We were able to watch a couple of things. We watched Knives Out, Glass Onion. That
really good if you haven't seen it.
Really good. So highly recommend that. And I enjoyed the first one, but I like the second one. I think better than the first one.
Yeah.
So we just as we talked with Patreon before, it's been funny because a lot of the things that Brock and I watch are more tied to the pro wrestling world, and we're really in tune with that, and we watch a lot of things having to do with that. So that's just kind of been what we've been doing, just here hanging at the house. We're recording this episode on today is Sunday, January the 8th, and tomorrow night Brock and I will be going to Monday Night Raw here in Birmingham. This will be my fifth Monday Night Raw. The last one that I attended was back in 1999, so it's been a while. And this will be Brock's first ever Monday Night Raw. So we are looking forward to the evening that we will be having tomorrow, or on January the 9th. Really looking forward to getting out and doing that and having a good time with that. Other than that, I know we're gonna talk about something that's affected our lives here in the last week of the year, first week of the year time frame. So